top of, what the hell does it do on top of the roof? That's not the same person.
No, it's not. You self-reviving? Oh, never mind.
Oh my god.
Weed. Nope, we suck. You are trash. Did you know that? Open this. What is this?
Plates.
New objective identified.
Did you get him? Get the next
Yeah.
one? Get the next one? Get them plates of weed. There was a man over here, though.
Place on.
Are you safe?
You got him.
Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
I'm dying too, yo.
I didn't say I'm dying. I said I'm trying.
Oh.
Hey, yeah, there's another team. There's a whole another team.
Oh.
I'm gonna try and pick up Ripley. Don't shoot me. I'm here. You good? That's everybody? Oh! I see him. He just went back into the gas station. Hey, watch me, Shawna.
Bruh.
Oh, this dude just hopped out. Idiot.
Oh my god,
Alright,
bro.
I'm picking her
I just
up.
went
What is
fucking
going
crazy.
on right now, bro?
I just went crazy. Got one. Oh my god. On me. Down. One's down.
Come through. He just bumped into me, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god.
Good shit, Shawna.
Ooh. Ah! What's my name? Alright, hey, what's up guys? It's your girl Shawna, aka ShawnJ Gamer. I'm back with another YouTube video. Today what I have for you guys is a best settings guide for Warzone and multiplayer. I use the exact same settings for both, but as you guys saw in those intro clips, these settings are settings that you want to use or try out. One thing that I do like to disclose in every settings video, yes, these are my personal settings and they may not work for you, but I'm just going to give you guys a gauge of where to start out at if you guys are trying to learn some new things with the settings, some tips that some people don't know about certain settings. So we're just going to hop right into that. Alright, so the main thing a lot of people ask me about is my button layout. I do play on default because I play with a SCUF controller. So I do not play with any type of button layout because I have 4 paddles in the back and I map, you know, any buttons that I might, you know, need or not want to make me take my hands off the stick. I just map them to the paddle. Like a regular controller, I would probably play with stick and move. Being able to, you know, jump shot with my stick, I like that as a, you know, regular button layout. That way I don't have to take my hand off the stick to, you know, jump shot people. As far as my invert vertical look is disabled. As far as my sensitivity goes, a lot of you guys ask me about my sensitivity a lot. That's why it's a command in my Twitch chat. Actually, make sure you guys are following the Twitch. You guys can see some of those plays you guys saw in the intro live. I'm usually live every night around 10:30. I'm going to start trying to do a little bit of early stream, but make sure you guys do come over to the Twitch, show some love. So as far as my sensitivity goes, I do play on a 7.6. And both of my sensitivity multipliers are at 1.1. Those don't really matter that much for me, but my main thing is that I do play on a 7.6 and I have been liking that. I've been rocking the sensitivity since the beta basically. Aim response curve type is linear. The aim stick maps directly to the aim rate. My controller vibration is disabled. A lot of people ask me, why do I play with my controller vibration disabled? Personally, I feel like the vibration is a distraction and it can mess up your aim, and I think it wears down your controller more. So it's just overall a good thing to turn that off. My aim assist is on standard. There was actually a bug. I used to play on precision, but there was a bug and it was messing up controllers and stuff, so that's why mine is on standard, and I don't know if the bug has been fixed actually. Standard aim assist, they basically just do all the work for you. So I definitely suggest if you're a beginner, even if you're not a beginner, if you just want a little extra help in the game with some aim assist, play with standard and it's just gonna, you know, lock right onto people for you. My weapon mount activation is my ADS plus melee, so when I'm in the game, if I walk up to the wall or a ledge or something, it'll tell me to press my R3 to melee because my R3 is my melee button. It's gonna be whatever your melee button is. Weapon mount movement exit is enabled. My aim down sight behavior is hold. Equipment behavior is hold. Use reload behavior is tap to reload. There's contextual tap, which I did suggest in the last video, but I decided that I was enjoying my tap to reload better. It's honestly just a personal preference. If you can get used to the contextual tap, by all means go ahead. Picks the priority for you, and sometimes it wasn't picking the right priority for me, so that's why I wasn't enjoying that. My depleted weapon ammo switch is enabled, so if you run out of ammo completely, it's switching to whatever my secondary is, and I'd be able to, you know, keep shooting once it switched to my next gun. My slide behavior is hold. My auto move forward is disabled. Automatic sprint is disabled. Vehicle camera recenter is disabled. My parachute auto deploy is enabled. Obviously my input device is controller. My brightness is at 51. That's on your personal screen, your personal monitor. This is just where it looked good at for me. My film grain is at 0. There's no reason why you should want your game to look grainy. This makes the game look clear and smooth. I suggest you guys turn that all the way down to 0. My tooltips are disabled. My subtitles are disabled. I used to have them on, but they are super distracting, so I have those off now. Obviously my language selection is English. And another thing people ask me about is my colorblind settings. No guys, I am not colorblind. I believe in some videos before you guys were like, hey, that's this color, that's that color. I'm not colorblind. I just have on colorblind settings. The reason I use these colorblind settings is because it makes my game look more vibrant. A lot of you guys comment and say, man, my game looks dull compared to yours. These settings add more saturation, and it makes it easier to see the game. So I'm playing on the Tritanopia colorblind filter, and my colorblind target is interface. Like I said, you guys can see when I turn it down, the colors just look better. My blues are coming out more. It just looks better. There's no reason to not want your game to look the best it can look. My world motion blur, it is disabled. There's no reason why I want my background shaking while I'm trying to fight people. Once again, a distraction. Weapon motion blur disabled. I literally get sick watching people play with motion blur on. I don't know why anybody would want it. I don't even know why it's in the game, but I do suggest you guys disable it. It's a big distraction, and honestly you'll win more gunfights with it off. My HUD, it is on square. As you guys know, they added the square and maybe a couple updates ago, but a lot of people still don't know about it. Go ahead and move my camera so you guys can actually see the square mini map. All right, so yeah, like I said, square is the way to go. If you guys can see some of the other settings, how they look, and why I have it disabled, there's no reason why you should want your game to look like this one or your game to look like that. The square mini map, obviously it gives you get to see more on it. There's no reason why you shouldn't want to be able to see everything. My text chat is enabled. Vanity filter is enabled. Dismemberment and gore effects are enabled. If you're not really squeamish at blood and stuff, I guess keep it on. If you are, you can always turn it off if you don't want to see blood and body parts flying when you're playing this game. My audio goes, I do play on boost. My master volume is at 64. This is going to be based on your personal headset, how you guys have your audio set up. My music volume is at 0. I do suggest you guys turn your music down to 0. There's no reason to have your music up because, once again, it's a distraction. For me personally, I don't want to play with my music on because I want to be able to hear people clearly. I don't need to hear the music changing at different parts of the game and stuff. My dialogue volume's at 49. My effects volume's at 48. My Juggernaut music is disabled. My hit marker sound effects are Modern Warfare. Voice chat is enabled. Open mic threshold is at 3.16. My voice chat volume is at 100. Microphone volume is at 100. And my voice chat effect is none. If you guys want to change your voice chat, I guess you guys can sound a little bit different in game, but I don't do that. I just rather people be able to hear me nice and clearly. It's currently on. It doesn't matter. You can turn it off. Some people think that if you turn crossplay off, you get easier lobbies. You'll basically only be playing with people on your set platforms. Crossplay communication. This is a setting I found out today. If you guys have friends on Xbox and you guys want to be able to hear them in game chat and stuff, basically all you have to do is just enable this and you'll be able to hear everybody on game chat. If they have PC or Xbox, everybody will be able to hear everybody in game chat. Play unique ID numbers, mine is currently enabled. Basically it shows those little numbers after my name right there. If you want, want it to look a little cleaner, you can disable it. and nobody will ever see those numbers, but those numbers are how you add your friends. So if your friend says, hey, what's your Activision, you know, name or whatever, you're gonna have to enable those numbers so you can show them or send them your name, because you're gonna have to send them your name with the numbers attached to it. My streamer mode is currently disabled. Obviously if I go live I will enable it. And that's gonna be pretty much it for settings. So the main settings, you know, that we always go over. You guys saw the intro clips. You can be the judge if you want to use these settings or not. They definitely have been working for me for the Untitled Warzone. I get a decent amount of wins here and there. Yeah, so that's basically it for my controller settings. I hope you guys did find this video helpful. If you guys did, make sure you guys do go ahead and drop a like and comment on this video. Subscribe to the channel for more dope content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. ShawnJ Gaming out.